Welcome to Pulse 365 Wellness. Business owners, consider this. Can you offset rising medical insurance costs, save thousands in taxes? Most importantly, if you could implement a plan like this without it ever costing you a single penny out of your pocket, would you? If yes, this program is your solution. Employees face rising costs and shrinking benefits. At Pulse 365, we offer services that enhance employee well-being and boost business profits, all at zero net cost to both employers and employees. Our customers include dealerships, logistic companies, manufacturing, and national franchises. Pretty much any company that's looking to improve their employee wellness while increasing their bottom line. Full-time employees in Pulse 365 often see a net increase in take-home pay through program rewards. Pulse 365 complements major medical plans, enhancing benefits without replacing existing coverage. Although there are costs for employers, they achieve net savings by offering this plan. What is a cafeteria plan? A cafeteria plan is a separate written plan maintained by an employer for employees that meets the specific requirements and regulations of Section 125 of the IRS Code. The plan is intentionally designed not to replace or compete with your current major medical plan. So, the relationship that you have with your existing health insurance agent and company will not change at all. They have nothing to be concerned about. We are not looking to replace their plan. In fact, they won't even know that you have added the Pulse program for your employees. Remember, this is a complement to your existing major medical plan. It is in addition to what your employees are currently enrolled in. The truth is that you will find that by utilizing this plan, it will help you offset any future increases your major medical plan may have. Now let's be honest. We all know that nothing is for free. But while there is an associated cost for employers who implement the Pulse 365 program, you will realize net savings by offering this plan to your employees. This will be explained in detail later in the presentation. Who is eligible for the program? Any W-2 employee who is working full-time, as well as their spouse, children, and anyone residing in the household. Again, this is a smarter benefits layer, not a replacement for your current health plan. It does not interfere with your existing major medical coverage. Instead, it is designed to work alongside it, adding practical wellness, telehealth, prescription, and support benefits that employees can actually use. The goal is simple. Help employees get more value from their benefits, while giving employers a way to improve compensation and reduce payroll tax costs without replacing what they already have in place. This slide shows the Smarter Benefits strategy in action. The program adds 3 practical support layers on top of the existing health plan. First, employees receive access to holistic health coaching, including telephonic coaching, nutrition education, behavioral coaching, disease management, SMART goals, and smoking cessation support. Second, they get a personal health dashboard where they can manage their personal health profile, stress and sleep programs, medical and video resources, and identity protection. Third, they receive access to virtual medical care, including no-copy or low-cost primary care, urgent care, mental health support, pharmacy access, and over 1,000 medications at no cost. The key point is this: these benefits do not replace major medical coverage. They create a smarter support layer that helps employees use wellness, prevention, virtual care, and prescription resources more effectively. For the employer, this strengthens the overall benefits package while also creating an opportunity for payroll tax savings. Here's a snapshot of the pharmacy benefit included with the program. Employees receive access to a broad list of commonly used medications with over 1,300 prescriptions included. That means more practical, everyday support for employees, especially for common needs like antibiotics, pain management, diabetes, migraine, and respiratory medications. This slide shows the employee paycheck impact in a simple way. The employee is participating in the wellness program through a pre-tax payroll deduction. Because that deduction happens before taxes, their taxable income goes down. Then, through the program, the employee receives a wellness reward. The important takeaway is not every line on the chart. The key point is this: Even after participating in the program, the employee can still end up with more net take-home pay. In this example, the employee's paycheck increases by about $76 per month, which adds up to over $900 per year. So the employee gets access to valuable health and wellness benefits while also improving their net paycheck. Taking a look at the employer side, this slide shows how the program can also create meaningful payroll savings for the business. When employees participate through a pre-tax wellness contribution, the employer's taxable payroll is reduced. That means the company can lower its payroll tax cost while still giving employees access to valuable health and wellness benefits. The main point is simple. Employees can improve their take-home pay, and the employer can reduce payroll expenses at the same time. In this example, the employer saves about $681 per participating employee per year. So this is not just an employee benefit, it is also a smart financial strategy for the organization. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask now. The next step is simple. We start by completing a short information form so we can understand your organization, employee count, payroll setup, and current benefit structure. From there, we coordinate with your payroll team to gather the reports needed to build an accurate census and evaluate the opportunity. This gives us the information we need to determine whether Pulse 365 is a good fit. Once the information is collected, we organize it into a census. The census gives us a clear view of the employee population, payroll data, and participation assumptions. This step helps us move from a general estimate to a more accurate analysis based on your actual organization. Finally, we prepare a side-by-side comparison. This shows your current situation compared with the potential impact of Pulse 365. The goal is to make the numbers easy to understand so you can clearly see the employee benefit, the employer savings opportunity, and how the program may fit alongside your existing benefits. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Pulse 365. We appreciate the opportunity to walk you through the program, and we look forward to helping you evaluate whether this smarter benefits layer makes sense for your organization.